We're back here to recap Week 4, the final week of the regular season. We're going to kick things off with Scranton versus Virginia. First play of the game was a long touchdown for Luke Vaughn, and Scranton's offense looked really good early on despite missing the majority of their guys. Scranton took game 1 easily by a 3-0 score, but costly turnovers would lose them the second and third games of the series. Those 2 wins for Virginia mean that Georgia will need to sweep Baltimore to make the playoffs, and Jacksonville only needs to win 1 game against Montreal to secure their spot. Scranton would bounce back in Game 4 and secure the first round bye in the North Division behind 2 amazing touchdown catches for Luke Vaughn. Next up was Tennessee and Washington, and Tennessee only needed to secure 1 win to clinch the first round bye in the South. Washington took the first 3 games as Tennessee played very sloppy football, with a lot of drops and incomplete passes, but luckily for them they were able to win the 4th game and secure their first round bye. The third slate of games featured red-hot Georgia taking on Baltimore, and both teams needed a sweep to stay alive. Georgia came out of the gates extremely hot, winning Game 1, meaning that Baltimore was eliminated from the playoffs. The job was not yet finished for Georgia, though. However, their high-powered offense was easily enough to win the next 3 games and secure their spot in the playoffs. What an amazing turnaround from this team to go from 0-6 to 8-8. Jacksonville only needed 1 win to make the playoffs in this one, and that would be no problem for them as Jaden Neptune had a huge day with 7 rushing touchdowns and Jacksonville pulling out the easy sweep. Needless to say, Neptune took home Offensive Player of the Week honors and emerged as frontrunner for Offensive Player of the Year. He leads the league in passing yards, passing touchdowns, rushing yards, and rushing touchdowns. We will see if he can add to that resume in the playoffs as Jacksonville will take on Georgia in the first round.